Hello guys, first of all I welcome you all to this Power BI interview question series. We are in the second video of Power BI interview questions. We have already seen some of the basic level question in set 1, and in the set 2 we can see some of the intermediate level questions which is often asked in the interview and pretty important for you guys as well. Okay, so let's get started with it. So our first question is, what is the role of Power BI, Power Query in Power BI, okay, and how it facilitates the data preparation altogether, okay. So first of all, Power Query is a ETL tool in Power BI. What is ETL? ETL is a extract, transform, and load terminology of the warehouses, okay. So if I just quickly go over to some of the Power BI interface, and here you can get the option of data in the get data menu. You can basically get you can basically connect to any data containers using that connectors. So if I just connect my sample superstore, okay, it will connecting my data sources, in this case which is Excel file, and open up a navigation window in which you can basically want whatever data you want to import into the Power BI. And here you get the two options like loading the data and transforming the data. And basically it means if you just load it, and it will be going to the Power BI front end, and if you just head over to the transform tab, it opens up the Power Query editor. So yeah, so this is the Power Query editor you have in your screen, in which we basically get a lot of option to clean the data, to get the data into the desirable form, right? And if you are done with the transformations, you can just go here and close and apply. So this is the role of Power Query editor in the Power BI, and it helps us to perform data analysis in better way because it cleans the data at very optimum level. Okay, so let's move towards question number 2. Explain the concept of drill through in Power BI. So first of all, a drill through is a feature in Power BI which helps the Power BI report a very dynamic. Means that if you select any one data point in the Power BI, you can basically filter out all the other data based on that context. This can be achieved by using the drill through features. So what basically drill through feature is does? Drill through feature in Power BI allows user to navigate from one report to another by clicking the data point. It enables users to explore detail at very granular level. Granularity means if suppose you are analyzing the data monthly, and if you want the day-to-day analysis, then you go towards the granularity, you increase the granularity, okay. If opposite happen, if you are analyzing monthly, no, and you want to analyze yearly, then you are reducing the granularity, okay, clear. And also it's maintain the context within the main report. As I already said, if you are selected any of the point, then based on that or based on that context, it will filter the other reports. If I just go here in the Power BI interface, you can see the drill through features here. Add here, you can basically add any of your category here, and based on that the Power BI report will filter out. Clear? Next is how can you create the hierarchies in Power BI and what benefits do they offer? Okay, first of all, hierarchies in Power BI are created by combining related fields to represent data at the very different level of granularity. Okay, for example, if you have a date field in our dataset, you can create the hierarchies such as year, quarter, month, and day. This helps us to analyze the data in more granular level and also do the complex level analysis. They also provide a structured way to drill down into the data and analyze at various levels of detail. Suppose what this means, if I just quickly go into my Power BI interface, here you can see I have an order date column, and in order date you can see there is a date hierarchy is there, okay. And in the date hierarchy you basically see the year, quarter, month, and day. This is called the date hierarchy, You can either use year, quarter or month, or you can use all this data hierarchy into the visuals. Clear? Let's move towards the other question. Next question is, what is the purpose of Power BI template and how can they used? Okay, first of all, Power BI templates are the pre-built report structure that can be reused across different data set. If suppose you have created a report where you do your customized formatting, customized coloring, customized font size, something like that, and then you want to build a different report similar to that formatting only, then you can create its template and use that template into the to build the other Power BI report. It save a massive amount of time and also do a quick progression in terms of creating a report. Clear? So Power BI template is nothing but a template which is already created with the help of customized formatting. Okay, clear? So let's move toward the fifth question. Explain the difference between calculated column and measure in Power BI. Provide example of when to use each. Okay, first of all, we use calculated column and calculated measures or simply measures to do the advanced data analytics. Okay, and the difference between calculated column and calculated measures are, calculated column takes the space into the data model, whereas measures cannot be. Measure is in the logical entity. Whenever you drag and drop into the visuals, then only that query context the measure get evaluated and it doesn't occupy any space. Okay, the second difference is that calculated columns understand the row context, whereas measure understand the filter context. If I just go over my Power BI interface and I just show you how to create each one. Okay, so first of all, I just click my orders table and just right click over it. You can see two options, calculate new measures or new column. If suppose I calculate the new measures, so in the formula bar you can see that you have to type down certain DAX formula, right? So I'll just create one variable called total sales. Okay, and in the total sales I use the sum function, and in the sum functions I use sales, and if I just press enter, the measure will be created. Okay, and how can I visualize this? I'll just put the card here. Okay, and in that card I just drag and drop this total sales, and you can see that there is a 2.3 millions of total sales. On the other hand, you can calculate the column by using the another column in the table view. Okay, if suppose I want to create a new, let's say create new column based on the sales. Okay, if suppose the sales was increased by 20%, I'll just increase the value of the sales column in the by 20%. I'll just create that and create a new column, and in the formula bar you can see you have to write the DAX expression. So I'll just quickly zoom in on I just quickly named it like new sales, something like that. Okay, and in the new sales you can basically create the new sales called orders.sale multiplied by 1.20. Great, so it increases the value by 20%. Great, so the new sales values is great. This is called a calculated column, where for each row you can find out the new entry. Okay, so I guess the difference is clear for you guys. Okay, so next move to the other question. The other question is that how can you create custom visuals in Power BI? Okay, first of all, there are many visuals available in the Power BI which is built-in one. If I just quickly go over this, and I'll just, there are some of the visuals is already built in. Okay, some of the line chart, bar chart. Okay, then funnel chart, scatter, pie, tree, there is some KPI cards. Okay, Python visuals are there. But apart from that, for your requirement you need another visualizations, then you can get it from the Get More Visuals. Okay, in the Get More Visuals, the developer community add the more visuals according to the user's needs. So you can say here is the visuals which is created by software developer using the JavaScript and all other languages to basically enhance the capabilities of visualizations, and we can use the software development kit offered by Power BI to do the customized visualizations. Clear, guys? Let's move forward with another question. So next question is, what is the benefit of using Power BI and Azure services? Okay, first of all, Azure services are the cloud services offered by Microsoft, and Power BI also a Microsoft offer product. So we can seamlessly integrate each Microsoft product with other one. Okay, so integrating the Power BI with Azure services like Azure SQL databases, Azure Data Lake storage, and Azure Analysis Service enables seamless data integration. So what is the advantages? Seamless data integration, advanced analytics, and scalable data storage for processing capabilities. So you can say that if you want the data seamless data integration, advanced analytics, and scalable data storage, then we should go for Azure Data Services, or we can use Azure Data Sources to do that. Clear? Next one is, explain the difference between Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium licenses. First of all, Power BI Pro is a free version of Power BI which is often built for individuals. Okay, and Power BI Premium license is often used by the organization with the enhanced functionality. That's the main difference between Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium licenses. And also the matter of fact that if you are paying something, then you can get more advanced feature. Same with the Power BI Premium licenses also. You can publish the report, you can manage the security, okay, you can manage the role. You can do it using the Power BI Premium licenses. Clear? So let's move forward the another questions. The ninth question is, how can you implement row level security in Power BI using DAGs? So row level security we can use to basically hide our data from the external agents. Okay, so row level security in Power BI can be implemented by using the DAGs expression within the row. Okay, by defining the rows and associating DAG filters, we can restrict data to access based on the user rows and attribute. Something like that in the Power BI services. If I want to show my reports only to the managers, then I should maintain my I should clear my rows and only give the access to the data and visualization they wanted to see. We can achieve by using the row level security. Clear, guys? Next question is, what are the best practices for optimizing BI performances? Okay, this is often asked interview question for the people who are going for the Power BI developer job, and this is pretty much easy question if you are knowing the things. Okay, so the best practices for optimizing Power BI performance include minimizing data model size. If your data model is optimized, if there is not unnecessary relationships, not unnecessary columns are there, then you can optimize your data model. Reducing the number of visuals per report. You don't have to use multiple reports for conveying the same information, or you can use only one visualizations so that it can convey the more information. Okay, then optimizing DAX calculations. Whatever calculations you are doing using the DAX, data analysis expressions using calculated measures and columns, should be meticulously viewed. Okay, then after that, using the direct query mode for large data set. As all you know that import mode can only handle the 1 GB of data for free licenses, and if you data is more than the 1 GB of size, so you can use the direct query mode to query the databases. Okay, and then leveraging the Power BI Premium capacity for enhanced performance and scalability. And if you have the operation that are going beyond the limit of what Power BI offers right now, then you can also look for the Power BI Premium licenses and premium versions. Okay, premium per users licenses also there. So that's how you can optimize the Power BI report or Power BI dashboarding. So that's all the question I have for these sessions. We will meet in the next session with set 3 of the Power BI with some of the bit advanced questions. Till then, goodbye.